This has been another night full of tension here in Los Angeles. Let me tell you, I mean, it has just begun. Even though the protests are going on for about 3 hours, and they are taking place today in the neighborhood of Hollywood. And in fact, let me just show you, we are right now standing on top of, the iconic Hollywood Bowl, right on the Walk of Fame. And right behind us are the National Guards, along with the patrol officers, you can tell. Now, they are trying to maintain the situation. Only moments ago, we were actually surrounded by protesters. They managed to disperse them to another area. We had to also run along with it. But let me tell you, some of the demonstrators, they've been out in the streets all day long, and they are very much there simply for a peaceful protest. But some among them are extremely angry, and we've experienced it ourselves in person. As our team was driving to find a safe spot, my cameraman got pelted with a bottle of water. We were also yelled at, even though we are simply international journalists here. There is certainly that very tense environment. I mean, I'm not sure if this is the direct cause, but obviously the speech made by the President Trump himself earlier today wasn't very much to the liking of the protesters. And even though earlier today, on the same day, we have also heard from California's Governor Gavin Newsom, a rather liberal politician, a Democrat, and also we've heard from the mayor of LA, Eric Garcetti. They were all showing a lot more sympathy with the protesters, but distinguishing between peaceful protest and violence. We're not sure they have managed to convince everyone yet, because only moments ago we have also seen large crowds playing cat and mouse with the policemen. Many people got arrested right in front of our eyes. And usually, as we've seen over the last few days, when the sunset comes, usually we see fires being set on different parts of the city, and we have seen also extensive looting in many parts of the city.
But Tianshan, cities across California have declared curfews. Have they been effective, and what else are the authorities doing in response?
It's clearly not working well. I mean, we still see many people outside. Some of them are simply trapped, and there was also a confusion. I think it's important to emphasize that the curfew time changes from one county to another, sometimes by a couple of hours, and these counties are all neighboring districts basically in one big city, and some people didn't know the time. Some people's work or personal reasons get in the way. Not everyone is able to comply with the curfew. But another reason is some people say, look, it's my right to demonstrate and I want to be outside, and I will. You cannot take that right away from me. So that is really a problem that still stays a problem with the policemen, and that's why we're seeing a lot of these skirmishes and rather intense clashes as well. But I will also show you one more thing. What we're seeing is also a serious mistrust on the part of the business owners as well. If you look to my left, this is the iconic Roosevelt Hotel right at the heart of Bollywood, and the hotel owners have essentially constructed these wooden boards outside their windows as a means of protection, just in case violence erupts in this area as well, the way we have seen it erupt in so many other neighborhoods. Just earlier today, I was in Santa Monica, for example, where violent arson attacks took place, as well as looting. Some of the stores practically lost all of their products, and that's why they are now worried that with so many protesters on the street, with the tensions gradually rising, many fear a similar scenario might as well happen here in Hollywood.